How should you prepare for your first appointment with a workers' compensation doctor or a doctor on the posted panel of physicians? Hi, I'm Jonathan Ginsberg, one of the attorneys here at Ginsberg Law Offices. And I would tell you that preparing for your first appointment with a workers' compensation doctor is going to be a little bit different than what you might do with your regular family doctor. And the main reason for that is that workers' compensation doctors serve two masters. On one hand, they are required by their oath and by law to offer appropriate treatment to you. On the other hand, they're getting paid by an insurance company to provide workers' compensation medical services. And whereas you might think that a doctor is a doctor is a doctor, in fact, doctors who get most of their business from workers' compensation insurance companies are going to be aware that the insurance company wants them to return you to work quickly, wants to minimize the type of procedures and the cost of medical care. So just be aware that there could be some bias on the part of that doctor. One of the things that we do at our firm is we can advise you about the different doctors that are out there. There are some that are well known as being very, very pro-insurance companies, more others that are more in the middle. One of the things we try to do is to get you to a doctor that's going to be focused more on your care than on satisfying the insurance company. But again, that's something that you should talk to us about your individual case. Now, when you do go to see a doctor, it's very important that you go into a great deal of detail about what happens. There's no mistake about it. You got to think about everything you say to the doctor. If he says, "How are you doing?" and you say, "Fine, I'm doing fine," that's going to be written down. So you really need to think about what you're going to say. You need to describe in detail what happened and what parts of your body hurt. Now, this is actually very, very important because sometimes you may be focused, let's say, on your left shoulder and not talk so much about your lower back, even though both are bothering you. But you can't do that. You've got to talk about both of those things. You need to make sure that the doctor puts in his report that you're complaining about the left shoulder, the lower back, the right knee, whatever parts of your body hurt. You don't want to leave anything out, because if you leave something out down the road, the insurance company can use that omission and try to deny medical treatment for that body part. So literally, we see situations where somebody is getting medical care. It's authorized for their shoulder, but not for their lower back. And we have a big fight on our hands trying to prove that the lower back should be part of the whole case and the treatment should be extended to the lower back. The insurance company will actually tell the doctor, do not treat this person's lower back. So you could have a person going to see his doctor, clearly is in a great deal of pain, can't move, but the insurance company will not agree to pay for it. So the doctor is going to say, "I'm sorry, I can't treat your lower back. I can treat your shoulder," and that's it. It sounds ridiculous that a doctor would say that, but that's actually what happens in these cases. So making that first report of injury to your doctor in as complete and thorough a manner as possible, very, very important. Again, this is something that I'd prefer to talk to you. Jody and I would prefer to talk to you about this before you go see the doctor so that you know how to best report the injury so that there's no mistakes and you're not leaving anything out. For that, I would encourage you to call us at 770-351-0801. We'll be happy to talk to you about that first meeting with your insurance company provided doctor and your workers' compensation claim. Hope this has been helpful. If you think this video was helpful, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. That would be, it helps us a great deal. And I would also encourage you to send us any questions you have that you want answered on the next video, because that's a good way for us to know what people want to learn about. And we're happy to give you as much information as we possibly can. So until next time, thanks very much.